Hello beautiful people. Okay, so it's Monday evening obviously it's the solstice in the morning tomorrow, and obviously there's a lot about big changes coming, personally, collectively. I'm definitely feeling the energy tonight. I've been going through some really difficult things over the weekend, like my whole life falling apart to be reborn again, to form a new me. And obviously it's incredibly painful, and you can't shy away from the pain. You have to dive into it and really feel how much it tears your walls down. But then when I have that feeling of spiritual connection and like meditating and stuff, I feel how incredibly important it is to stay in alignment with exactly who I am. So what I was feeling guided to talk about today was stepping into like our power and our leadership role, and stepping it up a gear, and no longer hiding, and really walking our talk in complete authenticity, being a warrior, being like, I'm exhausted, like I'm broken down, but yet I'm still here and I still believe fully in my heart in what I'm doing and where I'm going. The thought of being able to support in any way people to step into their empowerment, to inspire people and to help create a better, more beautiful world, I think is just the most amazing thing we possibly could do, because we've been coasting and we've been so afraid as a society, and there's so much more that we could create. We've been led to believe, and we've told ourselves as a society, that it's a lost cause and that we're powerless and that we can't do anything to change it. But now it's like, how easy is it? Like, we could do this so easily. We just have to believe that we can. And to do that, sometimes you need to make really, really hard decisions in your own life, to be able to step into your power. So for me, I felt for a while like this life I'm living at the moment has become quite stagnant, and it's not giving me that freedom to be able to expand into all that I can be. And that's not about blaming anyone, including myself, but it's just seeing that in this life we need to constantly be flowing like a river, and we need to give ourselves space and emptiness, and we need to surrender control to the universe and allow ourselves to be completely guided. And when you do that, it takes so much courage to jump and to say enough is enough, things need to change. But as soon as you do that, you set up new timelines, new realities come out in front of you, and new people gravitate towards you straight away. So straight away I'm already having conversations with people that are really inspiring, about spirituality and awakening and stuff, and lots of people coming to support me. And what I'm feeling is that I have nothing holding me back anymore, however painful that is. Now that I'm free to just be me, to be exactly who I am, I can go wherever the universe guides me. So I could move across the world if I wanted to, or move across the country. And obviously I'm finishing my course first until the end of September, so it gives me a bit of time to stay level-headed and to really ground that feeling of empowerment, because we still have breaking down to do. If it's possible to break down anymore. But I think it's incredibly empowering to know that you trust yourself and you trust the universe so fully that you are willing to give 100%, because you believe so much in your heart in what you're doing. You believe in unconditional love and the divine so much, that you want to be of service and be a positive being in this world to really make a difference. So yeah, sometimes we coast it and we want to get by in life with our heads down, and the universe will keep knocking at your door until you answer the call. So sometimes it's better just to answer it, and know that you're doing the right thing. So within that as well is like the last few days that I've been like breaking up with my partner and going our separate ways, and it's taught me some really beautiful things that actually, if we're going to redefine love and redefine who we are, we have to redefine everything. So noisy. There's a lot about redefining relationships and everything at the moment, and what I saw in the higher realms is that when souls go separate ways, they kind of unhook themselves energetically from each other, and it's still painful, but there's a complete loving there's a complete loving kind of feeling that you know that you're doing the right thing, that you're setting that soul free to go on their journey. And this was exactly what this was like. So we know deeply in our hearts that we adore each other, that we love each other, and that setting each other free to go on our individual pathways, because we know that we're going in separate directions, is the most loving thing that you can do. And actually staying together in a relationship sometimes is not the most loving thing you can do, because you're holding that person down if it's clear that you need to go in separate directions. So I definitely don't believe that self-love means that you just shouldn't be in a relationship. I think relationships are just completely magical and beautiful, and you can teach each other such beautiful lessons and comfort each other. But yet, when it's not codependent and is completely focused on your soul's growth, making each other better people, and wanting to explore who you are as a being, then it becomes incredibly empowering, and you become like an army of two, that you can support each other through anything, and that's really, really beautiful. So on this journey, there's no such thing as breaking up and playing angry music and closing your hearts off to each other. On this journey, we're learning to stay completely open-hearted and completely unconditionally loving, no matter how painful it feels to our human selves, because we know as souls what's the right course of action for us to take. So yeah, if any of you are going through the same, then just obviously take time to nurture yourself and to feel the emotions fully. Like I'll have moments where I just break down. I've never cried so much in my entire life. I didn't know it was possible to fall apart so much, but yet at the same time, knowing that you're empowered, knowing that you love yourself is the greatest gift that you can have, really. And I feel like for years I've been going in and out of relationship, well, not in and out, I've only been in 2, but they were both 5 years, and so there's a point where you think, I'm not quite sure who I am by myself, but then, and that can be really scary at first, because it can bring up some of your demons, that you don't know if you're enough by yourself, but you need to realise that you are enough by yourself and that you're worthy. And then once you know that you're worthy, you have so much to give other people, because you can be you can hold such loving space for people by being empowered and knowing your worth and being able to nurture yourself. And like I really like spending time alone anyway, and going for walks in nature completely by myself, and driving across the country to go to festivals by myself and stuff. But at the same time, I think I've got more to learn about maybe trusting myself and trusting that I can create abundance by myself, rather than I need someone to help me create a life, because I'm not quite sure that I have the capabilities to do it. So yeah, I think on this journey you have to see everything as spiritual and everything as a way to grow and to become a stronger, more powerful person. And to do that, like the lessons that you learn by going through those really hard situations are going to really boost us into our empowerment. And once we're there, we can take on the world, and it's going to be exciting. So yeah, I think I'll finish it there. So obviously I don't quite want to share such personal stuff with the world sometimes, but at the same time I feel like I need to be the person that is completely authentic, that that shows people that actually you can be broken down and you can still be spiritual. And even when you're on your knees and you just feel like giving up, sometimes that is the most important moment in your life, because that's when you really find out who you are. So if your life is crumbling around you and destructing, then have gratitude for it, even through your tears, because being able to know how beautiful and empowered you are as a soul is the greatest gift that you could give yourself. So don't shy away from it. And don't shy away from yourself, because you are incredibly powerful and beautiful. And that's all of you. So I just picked an angel card. And it says, Rainbow. It says, you are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. So obviously that's quite a good one for what I was saying. So have a really beautiful, powerful solstice. Obviously by the time I upload this, it will probably be Tuesday or Wednesday already. But utilise the really, really strong, powerful energy that is coming in from Source at the moment, and from all the beings, all the angels and everything. I can feel, if you open up and you say, be here with me and guide me lovingly, and you're willing to make a conversation with them, the energy that comes in is just like immense. And it reminds you that we are not alone in this, we are all in it together, and it's really beautiful. So lots of love, beautiful people. Let's take a few deep breaths together.